So I got to tell you, it was good to see the Yankees fight today. And what I mean was get down, come back, and tie the game. But at the end of the day, they wound up dropping the first of a two-game series against the Philadelphia Phillies in Philly by a score of 8-7. But it was an epic pitching duel between Vince Velasquez, who threw almost 6 innings of two-run ball, and Jameson Taillon, who did not get out of the first inning to a third of an inning. I got 4 runs, loaded the bases 3 times, gave up 6 straight singles or 6 singles. It was a wonderful, masterful performance. So, you obviously sense my sarcasm when I say pitching duel, right? So, this and the injury to Luis Severino that happened earlier today was just, it's the most, the biggest indicators to me, and probably a lot of other folks, that the Yankees need to acquire a starting pitcher before the deadline. Not at the deadline, before the deadline, okay? And, if you haven't heard about Luis Severino, I did a video earlier today. It's in the description. Take a look at it, and it goes into deep. But it's a lower body injury, and it has been confirmed that it's a groin injury. So, and generally that's about a 6 to 8 week timetable if we're lucky. So he was supposed to be back in July, being within his 30-day window with his rehab, and this was his second rehab start. That's not happening now. So if we're lucky, it might be late August, September. And I've said this for months now. Coming back from Tommy John surgery, okay? There's not only, sometimes people rush back to try to get better because they feel better, their velocity's better, and sometimes they haven't used their legs, so the body's kind of out of whack, okay? So there's a lot of overcompensation and other things going on, imbalances and stuff like that. And to me, this was part of the problem. I've been against them bringing him back this year as a starter, and I've said this, some people disagree with me, some people think I'm nuts. I said it should have been relief, short relief, or long relief, and build him up to no more than maybe 50, 60 pitches this year. As a starter this year, coming back from Tommy John, with as hard as he throws, I think it was a mistake, and I still do. And to me, transitioning him from relief this year, being back to full strength in 2022 would be the best plan. But that's my opinion. Everybody's entitled to their views. But speaking from being a former ball player and an athlete and also musculoskeletal therapist who works with a lot of athletes, it had to be a gradual transition here. And I don't know his training up to this point, but I was afraid if he was going to get rushed back, and I've said this before, he was either going to get hurt on the upper body or the lower body. And this is what happens. So, unfortunately, he's going to be out. And unfortunately, we already have Corey Kluber out, and we have Jameson Taillon underperforming. So, there hasn't been, a higher sense of urgency to get in the starter this season than there is right now. They need to bring in somebody, a reliable major league starter. Davey Garcia is still struggling in the minor leagues. Clark Schmidt's still not back. They've got some young dart throwers, but nothing out there promising right now for the Yankees. So, with the exception of some offensive bats. But the best part of the day on the pitching side was Nestor Cortes. Not only did he throw, 3+ innings of pretty good ball and kept him in the game at the time, but that mustache, he has the Ron Jeremy mustache. You have to see it. It's like a combination of Ron Jeremy and Tom Selleck from Magnum PI. It's legit. Okay, he's got the best mustache on the team, and best mustache in baseball right now, even better than like Steve Balboni when he had one. So it's legit. But he pitched well. Luis Sessa got hit a little bit, and Chad Green threw solid today. After his rough outing the other day, Zach Britton made his debut. He came back to threw a clean inning, and unfortunately, Aroldis Chapman came in the 10th where it happened, and he was part of Now it's not a blown save, but the Yankees to me are cursed right now this year by the extra inning rule with this runner on second, and there was a ground ball to him. He threw it to first base, but it was high, so there was a runner on first and third, and then before you know it, a ground ball, and the guy scored. So generally, to me, I think it's a disadvantage to bullpen relievers to have a runner on second immediately. So, and I've said this as well. I think there should be a transition period. If you're going to have an extra inning rule, my opinion is in the 10th and 11th there should be a runner on first. Anything past the 11th, then you move him to second, but not on second immediately. And I can understand the motivations with maybe not trying to speed up the game a little bit in the extra innings or whatnot, but it's not it doesn't help a lot of teams in my opinion, and it sucks for the Yankees. So they're cursed by it right now. So they are. But some good offensive performances. Gary Sanchez hit another home run today. Brett Gardner hit an RBI triple. It was good to see that. It was good to see his hustle and diving into first base head first. That was really good. And Rugnan Odor hit a moonshot into right field bleachers. And I think it might have been the second deck in the right field. and some other hits as well. DJ LeMahieu. I mean, the Yankees were down 7-4. Okay, in the ninth inning, and DJ, absolute critical hit for him. He needed this. He had a 3-run bomb to tie the game at 7 in the ninth inning, and that's how they went to extra innings. And so it was really, really good to see. Hopefully it sparks his bat, because we need his bat. We need his table-setting abilities up top. And, because his play the last 2 years since he's been here has filtered to everybody. He's made so many of the other guys better. So we need him to be playing better than he's been playing this season. So, and secondly, I'm married to a Phillies fan. I don't want to hear this again tomorrow. Oh, if they're going to lose to anybody, it should be the Phillies, right? And just busting my chops. So, Yankees, please win tomorrow, okay? I don't want to hear it again, all right? So, that's the recap. And, a hard-fought game by the Yankees. It was good to see them come back and forth. It sucked seeing them lose. And, again, I feel that they're cursed by the extra inning rule. I really, really do. If any team is cursed by it, it's the Yankees. They get snake bit by it so often. It stinks for them. So, but hopefully they rebound tomorrow and play better tomorrow. It's only a 2-game series, and they're off on Monday. So, another day off. They have quite a bunch of days off. So, but that's it. That's the recap. I hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't seen the Severino video and you want to get a little bit more information, it's in the description below. But again, it's been confirmed as a groin issue. So, but it is what it is. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.